If you've been thinking about improving your health, but months keep slipping by, this is your reset. In the next month and a half, I'll walk you step by step through how to go from overweight, unmotivated, and stuck in familiar patterns to clear, disciplined, and back in control of your body and decisions. 10 minutes a day and one action to complete. By the end, you'll be ahead of 99% of people who keep thinking about changing but never start. This is the Pre-Fast series. It's not a playlist to binge, it's a challenge to execute. Make the decision right now. Watch this first video and see if it stirs something in you. Comment "I'm in" the comments below. Let this be the moment you stop planning and finally start living the life you want. Hi, I'm Basswood, and on this channel you'll learn everything you need to know about fasting. How to successfully prepare for, endure, and finish your 3-week fast and experience body, mind, and spirit transformation reserved for the top 0.1%. Now let's see if this sounds reasonable. 3 weeks, no food, on purpose. Not as a stunt, not as a cleanse, not because somebody on the internet told you to do. Just choosing not to eat. Now, if your immediate reaction is, why would anyone ever do that? Good. That reaction is exactly where this starts. Because this isn't a video about convincing you to fast. It's about asking a better question first. Before you ask how, or whether it's safe, or whether you could ever do something like that, there's a quieter question underneath all of that. Why would you even consider it? Not my why, not somebody else's transformation story, yours. And if your answer right now is, I don't know, maybe weight loss, that's okay. We'll come back to that. But don't lock in just yet. Here's something we never talk about. When was the last time your body wasn't digesting something? Not counting sleep, not counting a few skipped meals. I mean empty. We live in a world where eating is a constant. Snacks, drinks, bites, just something small. And we call that normal. But what if that is the experiment? What if we could actually see what the body or the mind does when we stop interfering for long enough? Now, most people hear fasting and think danger. Hunger feels like an alarm. Discomfort feels like something is wrong. But discomfort isn't the same as danger. Hunger isn't an emergency. It's a signal, and we've become very good at silencing signals the moment they show up. Food, phones, noise, distraction. A long fast doesn't remove food. It removes your usual escape routes. Let's clear something up. A 3-week fast is not about suffering. It's not about discipline points. It's not about proving how strong you are. And yes, eventually it might be about weight loss. But if weight loss is the only reason you choose this, you'll miss the part that actually matters. Because what you lose first isn't fat. It's impulses. It's patterns, automatic reactions. The weight is just one possible outcome, not the meaning. Here's the part I want you to sit with. When food disappears, things show up. Things like boredom, restlessness, emotion, old habits knocking on the door. So the real question isn't, can I go 3 weeks without eating? It's, what am I using food for? What happens when I can't reach for it? What do I actually want to change? And yes, maybe your answer does end up being weight loss. But let it be chosen, not assumed. Weight loss as clarity is very different from weight loss as an escape. Now, here's the part that matters. This isn't for everyone. It's not for punishment. It's not for control. It's not for running away from life. And it's definitely not a substitute for medical care. If you're hoping this will fix you without asking anything of you, it won't. If you're curious, genuinely curious, about what happens when you stop numbing yourself with food, this becomes interesting. I started at 18. I did it on a dare, and I lasted for 18 days. What's your reason? I'm not asking you to decide anything today. I'm asking you to notice your reaction. Notice the part of you that resists, the part that gets defensive, the part that secretly wonders. That reaction, that's data. And over the next videos, we are going to slow this down. We're going to explore what this actually means. And if you choose a why, your why, it will be intentional, even if eventually that why includes weight loss. Because this isn't about food. It's about who's in charge when food is gone. Now, before we wrap up, one more thing. This is video 1 of the pre-fasting series. Over the next few weeks, I will be sharing everything you actually need to know, mentally, emotionally, and practically, to prepare for your 3-week fast. In February, I will be inviting anyone who feels called to join me. Not blindly, not unprepared, and definitely not alone. This series is designed so that if you choose to do this, you can start with clarity, move through with confidence, and actually finish your first 3-week fast successfully. There's also a free workbook you can download that walks you through the preparation process, provides you with action steps and reflection. There will be no pressure and no commitment, just information, awareness, and choice. Now, if this stirred something in you, stay with the series. Let the questions keep working on you. The real win with this challenge isn't about fasting. It's about becoming the kind of person who follows through when fasting. Every time you show up, you prove to yourself that you can be trusted with your own goals. Because when I started fasting, I had every excuse not to keep going. I was in my late teens. I didn't have a particular reason why I wanted to finish. I had no experience in ever doing something on this scale. But I decided to show up anyway. I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it, and it changed everything for me. And it will do the same to you too if you keep showing up. So here are your action steps for today. I will have them at the every end of the video in this series and in the workbook. Step number 1. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next video. Step 2. Comment day 1 done in the comments below. And step 3. Download the workbook to do the work. This is where the momentum starts, and I can't wait to see you in the next video, where we will be going over the next important step before we start our fasting: seeing your physician. Congratulations! You started something beautiful. Let's keep it going.